Coach talked about how excited he is to kind of have home course advantage. How about you?
Yeah, very excited, of course, since my freshman year, Coach D's been talking about. My senior year, we're going to host the Pac-12 championship at a home course. It's also going to be my first and last ever home tournament, so I'm very, very excited. Plus, like Eugene's such a unique place with the weather, like very wet and tall trees and fast greens. So I'm sure not a lot of schools have experienced this kind of condition. So we've been practicing a lot out there. So very excited.
Do you think playing at home gives you guys confidence?
Yeah, for sure. Like sleeping in our own beds and having our like all the Duck fans and the crew here cheering us, that definitely gives us like a lot of confidence.
What's the competition been like amongst yourselves this year with just like how close you guys are as a team in terms of abilities?
Yeah, it's been really fun. Obviously, our team's really strong. 5 of us, like everyone's a really good player. Like no one, like if you pick any one of our scores, that we could, we would finish top 3 in like most of the tournaments. So, for me, because I'm like being a senior and planning to play professional after this, so I've been trying to be, more consistent and trying to adapt to different courses and, yeah.
Coach mentioned that this is Team Taiwan. What has this whole experience been like for you?
I mean, when I first came here, it was just me, so I didn't really, it's very different than what it is now. Like almost half of a team are Taiwanese, so it's been really fun. I got really close to them and, because of culture, and we always have each other's back and they always support me and I support them. So that's been really cool.
And he said you have a family member who works at the University of Oregon?
Yeah, she works in like the zebrafish lab, like biology genetic lab, and she helped me a lot, like just adapting into like the culture here. And I go over and have dinner with her all the time. I stay with her for a little bit. That's been very helpful.
You really took to being an Oregon sports fan. Like, how much of a college sports fan were you before you got here, and what was the evolution of you turning into? Because you're just a big Duck fan now.
Yeah.
Football, everything else.
Anything. I came from like a very athletic background. My father played tennis, my mom played taekwondo, and my sister played tennis as well. So I love sports in general, but I didn't know about American football, as Coach D mentioned. And coming here, and like women's basketball too, I think that was something new for me. And like just seeing all the fans being so supportive, and like even the university and all like the history and Nike and all that just made me become like more in love with all the sports.
What has changed about this program since your freshman year? You came from not having any first place finishes in 2019, then you had COVID, then last year things got better, now you're number 2 in the nation. What's changed the most about this program since you stepped foot here?
I think the culture, I would say, everyone like becomes so much closer and more competitive and just wanting to win, like as a team. That really like shaped where we are at like right now, I would say.
You coming here felt like it gave the program some credibility that helped other recruits come here later. What was that like for you? Did you feel like you were taking much of a risk to believe in Coach D, to believe in coming to Oregon and kind of being the first domino in what he hoped would be getting the program to where it is now?
Yeah, I think when I first got here, as like Coach D said, I know him and Coach Mo, obviously national champion. Like I knew them before I came here. So when they first got here, they always like told me, we have to keep believing in this team and believe in this program. We're gonna do something special. Since my freshman year, before like all this happened, so I believe in them, they believe in me. So I think that's where like how it brought us here now.
Is there a moment, maybe dating back to last NCAA tournament, where you felt like you guys had turned that corner and you were really a program on a national level?
Yeah, so the last year's national championship, it was like, even for me, it was the first national championship appearance, even for my 4 other teammates. So I don't think we were quite, we didn't know what to expect at that level, and we were all like new to it. So, but I think after that experience, it really, after that experience, we saw like other teams on TV. We're like, oh, we really want to be like that. We really want to be in the match play. So I think that's one of the reasons that pushed us forward this year.
People say Oregon is a football school, a basketball school. Is it the women's golf team's goal to make this a golf school as well?
Yes, of course. We for Oregon men's golf, like we watched them won national championship in 2016. So that's always something we wanted to accomplish. And the weather is probably not the best, but I think we could do it in any condition. That it makes us tougher, as Coach D always says.
Where were you for that men's championship, and how did you watch it, and what did you know about Oregon at that point? I mean, how much were you talking or thinking about Oregon at that point?
I didn't really follow like college golf as much in 2016, but I just saw all the pictures and all the crowd that year that came out. That they still have the picture at ECC. It's really cool. It's really special.
Rumor has it that a ton of the team members have family coming in. Is anyone from home coming in to support you?
I wish, but due to like COVID reasons, they couldn't make it this year. But I have like some family from California and like family friends from like Portland. They're going to come out and support.